Hi guys, Happy New Year! I hope you all are excited for 2026. On January 5th, I turned 25, which kind of feels unreal. And I did a little celebration with the cutest cake that I ordered. I was really happy on that day. As you guys know, or if you're new here, I've been working on my own products for over a year now. And I make things like stickers, keychains, tote bags, and also the canvas art. I've tried selling my products a couple times, but I didn't get lucky with the vendor opportunities so far. Also, the current lifestyle of like school and work makes it really difficult for me to spare some time for this passion project. Hopefully after I graduate this year, I can have more time to, like attend the markets and meet people and meet the artists. But luckily in November, I had to take a WordPress course at school, and that gave me the chance to build my first e-commerce website for my small business. Like, that's one of my favorite things about learning graphic design. Like, sometimes like you get to work on your stuff and also like turn them into your like portfolio pieces. So today I'm gonna be showing you guys how I worked on this project and how my first e-commerce website turned out. Just a quick note, this is not a professional like perfect tutorial on building a website. I am still learning as a graphic design student, but I just wanted to like remember and also like share the small business journey in case you're curious or thinking about starting something yourself, right? So please be chill and kind even though this is not perfect. And I hope this video gives you a little motivation to start building your brands too. Before I started building my website, I needed to work on my brand asset, such as like logos, typefaces, and also the colors. Like, what's kind of funny is that even though I've done multiple branding projects since starting school, I've never made a logo for my own brand. I always had a general idea of like colors and the vibes, but it was my first time actually like designing for myself. And I started by thinking about the brand name, and I decided to go with Ichigo Shop. Ichigo, as you might know, means strawberry in Japanese, and it's just like so cute, simple, and like easy to remember. And I really like this photo that my sister took in Kyatto, so I used this as an inspiration for the logo, and this is the logo I made. Like, this entire thing was just a month project, which is kind of crazy. I was like definitely rushing a bit for the logo. I'll be 100% polishing my logos in the future, but this version worked well enough for this project. After finishing the rough branding, I started designing the website draft using Figma. Figma is a design app where you can create layouts for phones, tablets, and the desktop screens. When I started using Figma, I was like so overwhelmed, but like now, honestly, it's my go-to app. Like, once you get used to it, it's just actually like pretty easy. Yeah, so don't be stressed. And remember, this is just a draft stage and like nothing has to be perfect. So let me show you my full Figma workspace so you can see how I use it. I usually start by putting references and like inspiration on the side. Then I have my branding sections with the logos, typefaces, and also the colors. Yeah, so this is my home page. I wasn't like totally sure what to put in the hero section, but that's okay since this is just a rough idea. And this is a shop page where I show all my products. I also made an about me page where I talk about like how I started this journey and also like what I do on a YouTube. And lastly, a contact page. For a rough draft, I think it turned out pretty decent. Let me show you how I designed the product sections. So first of all, I started with the product cards for the stickers and the keychains. I created one row first and just duplicated it. At first, I wanted the product cards to be like colorful, so I played around with the different background colors and also the design names. And after that, I made sure the product images are fully visible, then imported my designs from my computer. That pretty much finished the sticker and the keychain section. It was pretty easy. Next, Next, I worked on the notebook product cards and added more details like size, ribbon color options, and also like the page type. Once I was happy with the layout, I turned off the guidelines to see how everything looked more realistically. Then I adjusted the layouts for tote bags and the posters, so everything felt more aligned and consistent.
What the dog doing?
And lastly, I created a section for my canvas art because I might even offer custom paintings in the future. You know, one thing I really love about Figma is the prototype feature. So you can like connect different pages and elements and suddenly your draft feels like a real website. It makes it so much easier to like imagine the final result, and like honestly, it's just like really fun to use. Once my draft was done, it was time to actually build the website using the WordPress. I started by setting up the header and the footer using my brand colors. Then I used the Divi plugin, which makes it easy to design pages by adding rows and also the sections. You can drop in things like text, images, buttons, and the galleries. Then you just like customize everything. I kept my Figma draft open the whole time so I could build something close to what I designed. Once you understand how the settings work, you actually have a lot of control over the spacing, fonts, and the layouts. And because this is an online shop, I also installed the WooCommerce. This plugin lets customers buy the products directly from your website. To add the products, you just like go into the products section and then fill in the things like product name, price, weight, dimensions, and also the photos. As long as you have consistent branding and clean product images, your shop page will already look pretty nice. So now you just have to like tweak things as you go. And finally, I added a hero image that I created using Adobe Express. And yeah, that's basically it. Now let's replay everything together because as a first e-commerce shop, I think everything turned really good.
What the dog doing?
Like I said earlier, this was just a 1-month school project and some parts were definitely rushed. And there are so many things I still want to improve, but it's okay because I'm so happy to see finally everything come together as a small business. In 2026, I really want to put more time and effort into this project and see where it goes. I hope this video gave you some idea or at least some motivation to start building your brand or website. It's so cool, like if you make a website. Isn't it cool? And this time I used the WordPress because it was required for school, but I'm also interested in other platforms like Shopify and also the Squarespace. So stay tuned. I will slowly learn more and share my journey with you guys. Thank you for watching and see you soon.
What the dog doing?